Welcome to The Voice America. Today we'll be discussing on how Biden links Elder to Trump on eve of California recall. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to always get updated on our latest video. Let's begin. President Joe Biden on Monday offered his full-throated support of California Governor Gavin Newsom because the pair attempted to thwart the recall effort against a Democratic governor by linking former President Donald Trump to the lead Republican candidate. The president's message on the eve of polling day echoes the way Newsom has closed his campaign. By likening conservative talk radio host Larry Elder, the candidate presumably to exchange Newsom if the recall is successful, to the previous president, who lost California by nearly 30 percentage points in 2020. "All of you recognize last year I need to run against the important Donald Trump," Biden said, making the sign of the cross across his chest. "Well, this year, the leading Republican running for governor is the closest thing to a Trump clone that I even have ever seen in your state." Biden added. "He is just like Donald Trump. Are you able to imagine him being governor of this state? You cannot let that happen." The event with Biden represents the crescendo of Newsom's campaign strategy to nationalize the trouble to recall him by calling on top Democratic leaders from Vice Chairman Kamala Harris to Sens. Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar to rally on his behalf. The anti-recall campaign also ran television ads featuring former President Barack Obama, touting Newsom and a photograph with Elder standing next to Trump. Biden, speaking in California, also touted the importance of the recall election, arguing the results will reverberate beyond just the California. "The decision you're close to make is not just getting to have an enormous impact on California, it's getting to reverberate round the nation and, quite frankly, not a joke, round the world," Biden said. The choice to nationalize the race against Elder has propelled Newsom's campaign within the closing weeks of the recall, but it's also allowed him to focus less on thornier local issues like homelessness, drought and crime, all issues Elder has tried to use against Newsom. Newsom continued this message against Elder shortly before the Democratic leader introduced Biden, Trump's successor, to the stage. "Does it surprise any of you that we've someone on the opposite side of this that's to the proper of Donald Trump?" Newsom said. Newsom continued, saying that while the 2020 was the most important election in our lifetime, Elder represented the very fact that Trumpism remains on the ballot in California. "We may have defeated Donald Trump, but we've not defeated Trumpism," Newsom said. Trump has not endorsed within the California recall, but Elder has run in line with many of Trump's policies. And therefore the former president has buttressed a number of Elder's baseless claims of voter fraud before the election is even decided. For Newsom and his top operatives, the choice to speak about Trump was made to spice up turnout. Democrats were worried earlier within the summer that the off-year, off-month recall election would surprise Democratic voters, potentially resulting in depressed turnout among the party's most reliable voters and helping Republicans overcome their significant party registration disadvantage within the state. A string of recent polls show Newsom and therefore the anti-recall effort during a strong position headed into polling day. The foremost recent survey from the General Public Policy Institute of California, finding that 58% of likely voters favor keeping Newsom in office, compared to 39% who would really like to get rid of him. The recall is primarily a vote by mail election, with every active voter within the state receiving a ballot within the mail before polling day. And for those ballots to be counted, they need to be returned either face-to-face by the close of polls on Tuesday, or they need to be postmarked by Election Day and received by county officials by September 21. Quite 8.4 million pre-election ballots are cast within the California recall, consistent with data from Edison Research, making up about 47% of the entire votes cast within the state in 2020. Roughly 52% of the ballots that Edison has data on party were cast by registered Democrats and 25% were cast by registered Republicans. It's those poll numbers, alongside the ballots that are returned, that have injected Newsom's campaign with unmitigated confidence. "There's no scenario where we lose tomorrow," Sean Clegg, Newsom's top strategist, told reporters on Monday in Long Beach, where Newsom rallied with Biden. Clegg said that the Delta surge is a real inflection moment during this campaign that spurred voters to not only concentrate to the race, but each candidate's position on COVID-19. "It was a turning point for us," Clegg said of the Delta surge. What Delta brought into clear focus was what the stakes are during this election when one party has basically become an anti-science, anti-vaccine, anti-public health party. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to always get updated on our latest video.